Good morning, St. Lucia, and welcome back, family. Thank you so much for staying loyal and keeping it locked to DBS. I'm Sheila Mendes, your host, and welcome to This Morning. We shall continue, and I'm very happy to have Priscilla Lockter here with us, and she's representing for the Kiwanis Club of St. Lucia. So there's so many exciting things happening, but first of all, warm welcome to you. Thank you so much for being here on This Morning. How are you doing today?
I'm good, and thank you for having me.
Great, thank you so much. We should start off with what's new, because being a former student of the St. Joseph's Convent, I got very excited when I always had little birdies that bring me information and good news. So I heard that there is a new key club that was installed at the St. Joseph's Convent. So if you can tell us a little bit more about what happened and, what's the key club all about?
Monday, 30th October, was the installation and induction ceremony of the Key Club at St. Joseph's Convent. At the ceremony, the members of the Key Club were inducted and the executive was installed.
Mm-hmm.
Present at the ceremony was our district administrator from Barbados, Miss Sophia Chase, and our district governor, which is also a Key Club member, that is Chantal Cobbin.
Okay.
And they were there to install and induct the members of the Key Club. Our district is the Eastern Canada and Caribbean Atlantic District, and we are in Division 27, which comprises some of our Caribbean countries.
Mm-hmm.
And as Kiwanians, we engage in service projects. We serve the community in various aspects, such as, for example, our club has been feeding the less fortunate and underprivileged people once a month, every first Sunday in the month at the RC Boys School. And recently we had our major project at Babonneau, which was a prenatal and dental screening project for the people in the Babonneau community.
Okay, nice.
The reason why we chose Babonneau, it's because Babonneau is a very large community and we were able to reach, a large number of people. We have been engaging in various community projects. We have adopted a preschool, that's a Corpus Christi preschool, that we give them hampers, every year to help with the maintaining of the maintenance of the school.
But how long have you been part of Kiwanis here in St. Lucia?
I have been part of it since it started in 2009. The Kiwanis Club of Amazona was started in 2009. But as you well know, that there's another Kiwanis Club, which is the Kiwanis Club of Castries, and that club has been around for about 35 years.
Before we wrap up here for St. Lucia, just let them know why they should be part of Kiwanis, and of course how they can go about doing that.
Being a part of Kiwanis, it gives you an opportunity to serve people, to help them out of situations, to feed the hungry, to help children, especially children, because we focus on children. We help children who are in need. Forming the Key Club is also one of the ways in which we help the children, because the youth have an opportunity to learn leadership skills, which is very important. They have an opportunity to work as a team, to cooperate, and as we said, to accept each other for who they are, accept their differences. And overall, it gives them this sense of well-being, and it helps them to become better citizens, to make a meaningful contribution to their community.
Great.
Yes.
So how can someone become a member?
But to become a member of Kiwanis, you have to attend at least 3 meetings. After that, you are inducted into the club. If you want to become a member of Kiwanis Club, I have some telephone numbers that anybody can call
That would be great.
to become a member of the Kiwanis. Our president, Lynette Hardy, you can call her. Her telephone number is 520-0703, or you can call Teresa Frederick at 726-2456, or you could call me, Priscilla, at 723-8800.
All right, so St. Lucia, you are definitely in the know right now, and you have all the information needed. So if this resonates with you, then you know how you can reach out and become a member as well and be part of Kiwanis. And I want to thank you very much, Priscilla, for coming through here with us, and of course keeping us enlightened, helping us better understand what you all do, and of course the movement as well with the youth. So, special good morning to all our Key Club members, and of course the new members for the St. Joseph Convent as well. So to everybody else, I want to wish you guys a good morning, and of course remember, you have the numbers now, so you can reach out and be part of this too. Good morning, St. Lucia. It's time to wake up, time to rise and shine. This morning is back on. I am Sheila Mendes, your host, and I'm excited to bring you something that is very much going to be special to us. It's going to be happening in November, but it's authentically St. Lucian, and I have Michelle here because she's part of the team spearheading this. So, Michelle, good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, and thank you so much for being here with us.
Quite welcome.
So, my hint to you, St. Lucia, is it's a play by Roderick Walcott. And if you've heard about it or if you're familiar with the works, it's going to be very interesting. If I'm not mistaken, it has to do with carnival time period.
It's actually the play is based around Pan. It happens in a pan yard. What happens in a pan yard when the members come together? I don't want to give away the plot. It's exciting. There's rivalry, there's murder, there's intrigue.
All that's in a pan yard?
Yes, all of it's in a pan yard. It's actually our third Roderick Walcott production. We've had two before. The first one that June Frederick's company, Kitty Crew Theatre, did was The Legend of Tom Fool. Last year we did Papa Jab the Devil at Christmas.
Yes, we definitely caught up on that one.
Yes, and so this year is our third and final trilogy piece, which is Shrove Tuesday, March. We're actually doing two pieces on the night. We're doing the play, but we also have a sort of improv freelance sort of put together piece that we've actually done using quite a few pieces that have been based on Pan, whether it be poetry, whether it be calypso, or actual musical pieces surrounding Pan in St. Lucia. So that is actually going to be part of the presentation as well.
Great, and I'm super excited about that because I'm a Pan girl myself too. So, from being in the environment to seeing something about that, it's definitely going to be super, super creative, I think, as well. And of course, our cast is definitely all St. Lucian, right?
All St. Lucian, unless they've been lying to me. Yes, they are all St. Lucian. Many of them are actually gentlemen that we've worked with before. We've seen them grow in the theatre. Some are actually I want to say professional actors, our local professional actors. So, and we do have one of what I consider to be the premier young panmen on the island as part of our ensemble cast as well. So I'm quite happy to see what comes out on stage. I mean, we've been having rehearsals and everything has been going wonderfully, so I can't wait to actually see everything come on stage.
Great. Now, we deliberately wanted to meet up with you here today. I'm going to call her base because you know why? This is where all the hard work, the sweat, the effort is going in to ensure that when they deliver, when it's going to happen November 1st and 2nd, remember that. That is just going to be magic for you. So tell us about, the energies and how it's been at the rehearsals with everybody.
All right. Well, both Kendall Hippolyte and myself are actually assisting, directing each other, for want of a better word. And we started the process somewhat in June and have been doing quite a bit of work with them. We sort of believe in a sort of free sort of rehearsal where everybody gets a chance to sort of exchange ideas, figure out what works, what doesn't work, until we start getting into a more structured process where we're doing things like blocking and movement and trying to decide what works best for a character and so on. We have been working, like I said, with two separate groups, the Youth in Action Theatre, and then we have our adult, we'll call them our adult section, who's in the process of actually creating that sort of freelance piece that I was talking about. I have to actually thank the cast because they've been coming to rehearsals, and that's always sort of a hurdle that you kind of have to get over in the theater. And our rehearsals have been progressive. They've been moving forward. So I feel that we're in a good place where we can actually cement things and present the St. Lucian public with something that's worthy of coming out to see on the 1st and the 2nd of November.
Great. Now, where can they get tickets? Where would that be available? And of course, the venue.
All right. So we're having it at the National Cultural Center on the 1st and 2nd of November. The tickets are $50. They will be available at the Cultural Center, but people can also come here at the space to purchase tickets. I keep saying the space. The space is and the base. It's actually on the top floor of Dr. Scotland's veterinary clinic on the VG Highway right there. You can also get in contact with June Frederick if you'd like to purchase tickets and so on. Before I forget, we also do have a matinee for the schools, especially for students who are actually theatre arts students, because it is necessary as part of their SBA, their school-based assessment, that they actually see a production and write a critique on the production. So many times when productions are happening, we try as much as possible to allow the students to have a chance to actually see the production so they can have a sort of question-answer session as well. So that will also be happening on the Wednesday and the Thursday. Or is it Wednesday? Yeah.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you very much for taking the time out, because
welcome.
we came and disrupted the people's rehearsal, all right? But we do that just for you, so you can get the latest scoop. And of course, make sure November 1st and 2nd, those are the dates to remember. But of course, closer to that, I'll do you the favor and remind you of that. So come out, come support. And I think it's going to be iconic. I mean, Kendall Hippolyte himself has worked with Roderick Walcott as well as Sir Derek. So, to have all these key figures, our young talent up and rising, you can't afford to miss out on that, St. Lucia. So we're going to look forward to seeing you there.
Thank you so much. All right.
Good morning, St. Lucia. It is time to wake up, and we're going to give you a daily dose of positivity, some inspiration, and, a feeling of hope, I think I would say, because it's all about the YPG, which is the Youth Power Group. And I have a good friend here with me. Her name is Nelly. How are you today?
I am fine.
All right, perfect. And I am loving her polka dots. And not to mention, she has purple lipstick. So, she's representing for me. So I absolutely love it. So officially, this is your welcome to this morning. Yes. And I know you have a story to share. So yet another friend from YPG here with us, another strong young lady who has overcome something. And hopefully, again, if anybody's experienced something, it will connect with you. So Nelly, let St. Lucia know, first of all, your story. And then we can get into how you found YPG.
Okay. At a very tender age, I was around 4. I was abused by someone. And it wasn't, I didn't know what it was because I was small. But then when it kept continuing by 3 other men, not at once, but I realized that it was not okay, but then I couldn't speak about it. I did not want to speak about it to anyone because I thought that someone would judge me wrongly, not even to my mom. I was feeling pain inside me. I didn't know what to feel, what to expect.
And how did it make you feel, even as you continue to grow up with your interaction with males in general?
I hated men. I didn't want to have anything with them. It just brought this grudge. I had so much hatred against men. It led me to start liking girls. Yes.
Great. And with you at that point, especially since it started at a young age for you, what were your personal feelings towards yourself? When you looked at Nelly in the mirror, what were you seeing?
I was feeling dirty inside. I hated myself. I didn't like anything about me. I hated my complexion, everything. I hated everything. It just brought so much hatred to me. And I didn't hate the people that did it to me. I placed it on myself, and I was like, if you were, stayed someplace else, this would not happen to you. Or, Yes, so it make me have so much hatred against myself. Yes.
Great. Now, I'm happy you raised that point too, because too often people who experience this, it can be 50-50. It's either they blame the persons who do it, or again, to like you were doing, you put the blame on yourself when it really wasn't, you. And the thing is, there's so many people who are going through this, and like you as well, they don't speak about it and they keep it inside. And I know before recording, you mentioned to me it took you until you were about 18 to start telling people. So, who was the first person you shared that with?
The first person I shared it to was my boyfriend. Well, now he's my husband. And then when I shared it with him, he actually encouraged me to tell my mom. And I only told her just because, she was nagging at me at the moment. And I was like, you don't even know what I'm going through. And then she was like, Nelly, what's happening? And I told her. And it was not really something easy for her to deal with, because me telling her that 4 people at that time was 4 men. And she was like, because I was very stubborn, rude. I used to lash out at anybody. And then now she got to understand a bit why I was doing it.
Okay, so how did you get introduced to YPG, and how has it, impacted your life?
Okay, my mom was the one who introduced me to YPG. When I got to YPG, it was like something different. The people were very welcoming. There was not one moment I'll be sitting there without anybody coming to me. They helped me so much. They counseled me. They were the first set of people I told about what I was going through. Yes, and it helped me so much inside. And then now that I was being able to speak out, I did not have a voice. I was just there, nothing. I couldn't say nothing. But then after that, I got myself. I got Nelly.
Yes.
I got my voice.
I love how you said that. Yeah.
I got my voice. I got who I was, who I always wanted to be. Yes.
So, who is Nelly today?
Okay, hi. I am strong. I have no fear inside of me. I do not hold any grudges against anybody. Like, I don't know, I'm so joyful. Yes.
And of course, you're here sharing this story, so that speaks volumes as well. So, for anybody who is watching today, how can they be part of YPG, and why would you encourage them to do so?
Okay. If you're going through any situation, it could be like mine. It doesn't even have to be like mine. But anything that you do not have courage to speak about, we are located opposite courts at the Old Scotia Bank. You can just come in, tell the people that you want to be part of the YPG, and we'll be very welcoming. We'll be joyous to receive you.
Great. And what's the contact number for YPG?
It's 730-4040.
All right, perfect. So St. Lucia, there you have it. Nelly, thank you so much, hun, for being here. And of course, a strong, confident young woman, and to think that something would have stolen that light. And there is a phrase, and you may have heard me say it before, but every woman has a light, but not every woman is lit. And this is a perfect example. So she definitely found her light, and it is burning. And you can find yours too. And remember, YPG is not just for females, it's for everybody. So go out. If you feel like you're alone, then just call the number. And of course, the support and help is there waiting for you. Hey guys, so thank you very much. This brings us to the end of the show. Please, 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 I know it breaks my heart to say goodbye, but guess what? We know tomorrow is going to be there, God willing. So we're going to be here together. Go out and own your Thursday. And you know what? If you can throw it back a little bit, think of a happy memory. Let's reminisce. Let's do something amazing today, okay? So tomorrow's going to be what day? Right? You guessed it. You said it. It's our Free Up Fridays, and you know you don't want to miss that action. Of course, don't forget that we do have our YouTube channel, so just search DBS Morning Show, and you can find anything that you may have missed or anything, again, that you want to throw back to. So it's our Throwback Thursday. I want to make sure everybody has a great day. Thank you for keeping it locked on. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the ideas, because you guys keep us moving and flowing, and of course, at DBS here, we are all family. So tomorrow, don't forget, it's 6 a.m. Free Up Fridays right here on DBS. And of course, this has been This Morning.